Of course, all this as hospitalizations here in Western New York have reached their highest point of any time in the pandemic. Channel 2's Jeff Preval has been looking into the numbers and what hospital officials are saying.
The latest data from the state's regional COVID dashboard shows 2 days ago, 273 people in Western New York hospitals with COVID-19, the highest of any point in the pandemic.
Because of the living room spread, the lack of masking, social distancing, and hand washing, that we've seen an uptick that really is going to eclipse what we saw in the spring.
The state reports about 50 patients are in ICU. That's dramatically lower than what we saw during the first wave. And there's some positive developments as to why that is.
We have a better way to manage these patients now. There are some medications. There's the convalescent plasma. There's different treatment modalities now that we are better aware of than what was happening in the spring when we first were hit with this.
Local hospital officials tell us capacity is not really an issue right now. One reason for that, COVID patients are staying in hospitals for shorter periods of time. At ECMC, for example, during the first wave, hospital stays were about 17 days on average. Now they're 8 days.
Part of that is, again, it's the different populations of patients we're dealing with. You know, the average age of the patients was a little bit older in the spring. And it depends on the patient's comorbidities and ability to recover.
And many hospitals learned lessons during the first wave on how to create more capacity, such as postponing elective surgeries, which Catholic Health has done for the next 2 weeks.
Anything that has the word elective in it, we really should take pause and say, okay, is there a way to augment that staff and that footprint within our buildings?
Hospital capacity is constantly reviewed.
We're just watching the bed numbers and make sure that we have a healthy staff to take care of all the patients as they come in.
And local hospital officials plead with people to follow COVID restrictions, especially with the holidays here. In Niagara Falls, I'm Jeff Preval, Channel 2 News.